Yo! So, today I have a very different video than the normal horror shenanigans, you know. Still check those out if you're new, you know. Even if you're not new, check it out again. Like, what's really stopping you? What's really stopping you? So, I just watched the anime called Erased. Boy, do I have some things to say. Now, I told this to my friend, right? I told him, I give him a whole review, and he was like,
yo, make this into a video or a series, ocean reviews.
No, and I was like, bet. If y'all enjoying, then I'm providing. But Erased. This, I got some things to say, alright? I got some things to say. Spoilers, by the way. If you don't want spoilers, then don't click off the video. Don't just click off. Go down. Press subscribe. First, click on my channel. And then watch another Ultimate video. You know, there's others. You don't want spoilers? There's other videos that you could watch. I'm literally just saying. Anyways, let's just get straight into this. Before we begin, subscribe. So, Erase is about... Hold up. Fuck, bro, I forgot the guy's name. So Erase is about Satoru that has this thing called revival. Revival is basically him going back a few minutes in time because something bad's about to happen. And this is shown like the very beginning. We also get more into his beginning life, right? I think it's like his late mid-20s. He's like a manga writer. He's down on his luck. He's delivering pizza and he lives with his mom. You could be doing so much better. I'm just saying, like bro, Spider-Man was doing that. That's all I gotta say. Oh, I should do Into the Spider-Verse. I should review. Yeah, bro, I could really review a bunch of shows, movies, games. I could even do albums, bro. Like anything, bro. Drop a comment what you want me to review next if y'all like this series. But anyways, we learned that 18 years ago, a bunch of murders happened to a bunch of little girls. Very sad. And this actually comes back to haunt Satoru when his mom dies. His mom dies in like, I think literally the first episode. It was crazy. Boom! The mom's dead. She's on the floor. He's there. And then someone sees him with his mom dead. And you know, put the puzzle pieces together. It looks like he killed his mom. Now, he's like, oh no, guys, I didn't kill my mom. Oh, silly Billy. So then the cops get called. He's getting questioned, then he runs, okay? He runs. I don't really remember what happens now, but he gets revival again, and he goes back 18 years ago when the murders first happened. Now, this part of the show is honestly my favorite part. Like, back when all the parts when he's 18 years ago, favorite part. I adore it. I love it. All right, let's just get into the meat of this real quick. So we learned that he's in like 5th or 6th grade and he has to stop a bunch of murders from happening, especially Kayo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically, she's a little girl that's very antisocial, also has abusive parents, and he's like, yo, I gotta stop this real quick. He starts to get more friendly with her. He starts, you know, yo, what's good, shawty? You know, he starts sprinkling some charisma, and they honestly get really close. And this is my true favorite part. Toro and Kayoto's relationship in the beginning years, so adorable, man. You can't, bro. I don't even care. No, I don't even care anymore, bro. I love that. All right. Anyway, he gets really close with the girl. He figures out he gotta save her between like some random time in February to March 1st or 2nd, and he realizes, right, March 1st or 2nd, I forget, is his birthday, and Kayo has the same birthday, so they're like, oh, let's do a birthday party, woo! And they have a bunch of fun, and then she was like, oh, I didn't get your present, and then, you know, Tora walks her home, boom, he thinking, oh, I saved the day, bro, I saved the day. Wrong. I'm sorry, but you're wrong, brother. She's dead. The next morning, few weeks pass by. She starts coming up to school. She's dead. Okay, and then we go back to the future. And now it is right where Toru was at when he was getting chased down by the cops. His mom's dead. He's like, oh fiddlesticks. And then when he meets one of the co-workers, and if you put a gun to my head and say, what's her name? I couldn't tell you. But they meet up, you know, they're under a bridge. She says a lot of stuff that Toru really remembers and uses for the rest of the show. And then he goes back in time to save Kayo one more time. It's his final chance, you know. He has to save her again. So he's doing all this stuff. you know, the birthday, and then he saves her. We have one of the most, oh my god, bro, this part made me cry. I'm not even playing with y'all. When they're in the bus, I think, yeah, when he's in the bus and she gave him the present, bro. It was just so heartwarming, man. It's like, I don't even experience that much in shows. Like, most of the time I'll be shocked, hyped, or maybe even scared. But if a show can make me tear up, that's some brownie points. I'm not gonna lie. That's not even brownie points anymore, bro. That's brownie points with weed in it. Yeah, we have that really good moment. But now, Satoru's really trying to find out the killer. Alright, he's really trying to, like, you know, figure out there's 3 girls that the killer killed 18 years ago, and that's what he's trying to do. It was starting with Kayo, so that's what I was saying, and then there's 2 other people which now he's trying to, you know, also save. And by doing this, follows the second, like the 3rd girl that was supposed to be killed. I don't remember her name either. But then the teacher comes along, right? The teacher, they're at some hockey game. The girl goes to the bathroom. Satoru follows her. Teacher comes in and he's like, oh, I think she went outside. And then Satoru sees the truck of a familiar face. This truck owner is the dad of a person that was the original killer. He was like assumed to be the killer, but he wasn't. He was falsely accused. And he was really close with Satoru. So he was like, oh, okay, maybe it actually is him, so we're gonna follow him. And then the teacher, they get in the car and they start chasing him, you know, start following him. And that's when the teacher brings up that the car that they're driving isn't his car. And then you can probably see where this is going. The teacher is revealed to be the killer. I'm not gonna lie, I was not really seeing that. I didn't really believe that entirely. It just it seems so out of character because the teacher was such a nice guy, and then, like, you know, like it doesn't really make sense. Also, I forgot to mention that Kyoto, abusive mother, she's like in jail or something. Kyoto's like, you know, she moved away, which I hated that part because Kyoto, she's my favorite character. I'm not gonna lie. The character was written really well. Yeah, she had good chemistry with Satoru. I just loved it. All right, second favorite, the mom, by the way. Can we get props to the mom? Like, she was really out there in the struggle. And Satoru's doing all this fancy jancy mumbo jumbo, and she's like, all right, cool. I don't really have a 3rd favorite character. I guess you could put Satoru in there, but you know, he's cool. I guess he's just not really one of my favorites. I'm light in here. Hold up. You want purple or blue? I'm thinking blue. So anyway, teacher revealed to be killer. They're in the car, and then Satoru was like, oh, he figured it out. Oh, you foiled on my plans, you little boy. And then they drive off into a lake where Satoru's locked. He can't unbuckle his seatbelt. The teacher gets out of the car. He puts a basketball on the pedal. It drives into the lake, and Satoru drowns. And I really thought he was dead. But for the sake of a story and, you know, finishing it off on a good note, they have him alive. He's actually in a coma for 15 years. Also, I was kind of surprised that revival didn't happen. Maybe it wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, Satoru, coma, 15 years. We're now in the future. Alright, he meets everyone. He's like, oh, I haven't seen you in 15 years. He meets Kyoto. She has a baby. You know, it's cool. He meets all his old friends. And then he meets the teacher. Now, he doesn't fully get his memories when he meets him, but then later they have a second interaction where he has all his memories back. He's like, oh, I remember you. Now they're on a balcony. They're on a roof, right? And then, like, the beginning of, like, the second last or the last episode, the teacher goes into, like, this story on how he sees strings above people's heads, and that means, oh, I can kill this person, or I can kidnap this person. And so he sees that on Satoru, and since Satoru's in a wheelchair, brings him to the roof and is like, how did you know I was the killer? How did you know I was gonna do all this and fumble all your plans? And then obviously, you know, he's gonna kill him after he says it, but this is all part of Satoru's plan. See, what you do not know is that teacher needs Satoru to live, because that is his void in life. I don't even know. I really want to explain it, to be honest. So yeah, apparently this is all part of Satoru's plan. He's like, oh, I'm gonna wheelchair off the building. What are you gonna do? And then grabs onto him. Satoru has this monologue about how the teacher needs Satoru to live, and he realizes, and it's like, oh, I do. In this moment, he's thinking, all right, I'm gonna just kill him and then kill myself. And he kills kills Satoru. You know, he lets him go. You know, you think
Oh, he's dead.
the teacher's about to jump off too, but then he realizes, oh, there's a big bouncy castle at the end of the street. All his friends and his mom are in on it, and you just got foiled. Oh, and then he gets captured, and that's basically the end of the show. Now, what are my final thoughts on this? First of all, the animation, it was good, you know. The characters, I actually like the characters a lot. I don't think there was a badly written character in there. There's really good elements in it, especially, okay, first of all, let me just do my biggest nitpick of this show. I really wish they just stepped away from the whole Bible thing and just like played into this thing where, okay, Satoru, you know, Kyoto, he sees all these bruises. This is how it would start, by the way. All these bruises. I'm gonna go see what's up with her. So they befriend each other, starts getting really close, and they figure out, oh, abusive mother. They fix that, and then they realize there's a killer, you know, and then that would be basically how the show would go, just minus all the revival bull crap. It would have bumped it up a point, all right? It would have bumped it up like a 0.5 if we're talking out of 10s, all right? But it wasn't too bad. The revival stuff, it's not that bad. I mean, it does give to like a lot of the motive and why he would do this. But I feel like they could have just made another motive. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool show. Story was cool, but you know, there was one little nitpick. Characters were good. I cried during it, but yeah, that's my review. I'm gonna give this an 8 to 8.5 out of 10. Let me know if y'all like this video. If you want to see more reviews, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see this continue as a series, also let me know in the comments. Please just comment, bro. I just need the tracking, man. Do you understand? Also subscribe and like this video too if you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's my review on Erased. Go watch it for yourself if you really want to, but I really just spoiled the entire thing. I'll see y'all later. Peace.